Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds. At Mint Mobile, we like to do the opposite of what Big Wireless does. They charge you a lot, we charge you a little. So naturally, when they announced they'd be raising their prices due to inflation, we decided to deflate our prices due to not hating you. That's right. We're cutting the price of Mint Unlimited from $30 a month to just $15 a month. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
Millions of people have lost weight with personalized plans from Noom. Like Evan, who can't stand salads and still lost 50 pounds.
Salads generally for most people are the easy button, right? For me, that wasn't an option. I never really was a salad guy. That's just not who I am. But Noom worked for me.
Get your personalized plan today at Noom.com. Real Noom user compensated to provide their story. In 4 weeks, the typical Noom user can expect to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week. Individual results may vary.
Hey, it's Danny Pellegrino from Everything Iconic. Ready to upgrade your style game without blowing your budget? Check out Quince. They've got all the good stuff, shirts and polos, activewear, and fine leather goods, all at 50 to 80% less than other high-end brands. And the best part? They're all about safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing. Get that luxury vibe without the luxury price tag. Hit up quince.com/upgrade for free shipping and 365-day returns on your next order. That's quince.com/upgrade.
Hello, and welcome to Voices from the Battlefield, part of Waterloo Remembered. In this extract, the author Lynn Bryant reads from the recollections of Juana Smith.
I had something in the shape of breakfast. In the meantime, my servants had arrived, the lost mattress was restored to the baggage, and West and I, in light marching order, started for Brussels. We were only 5 miles away and arrived by 7 in the morning. Seeing some of our rifle soldiers, with an eagerness which may be imagined, I asked after my husband, when to my horror they told me that Brigade Major Smith of the 95th was killed. It was now my turn to ask the brass mare to gallop, and in a state approaching desperation I urged her to the utmost speed for the field of battle to seek my husband's corpse. The road from Brussels to the field almost maddened me. With wounded men and horses, and corpses borne forward to Brussels for interment, expecting as I was every moment to see that of my husband, knowing how he was beloved by officers and soldiers. The road was nearly choked, which was to lead me to the completion, as I hoped, of my life, to die on the body of the only thing I had on earth to love, and which I loved with a faithfulness which few can or ever did feel, and none ever exceeded. In my agony of woe, which of course increased as my expectations were not realised, it was now Tuesday, I approached the awful field of Sunday's carnage in mad search of Henrique. I saw signs of newly dug graves, and then I imagined to myself, "Oh God, he has been buried, and I shall never again behold him." How can I describe my suspense, the horror of my sensations, my growing despair, the scene of carnage around me? From a distance I saw a figure lying. I shrieked, "Oh, there he is!" I galloped on. No, it is not he. Find him I will, but whither shall I turn? O ye, in peaceful homes with every comfort around you, you wonder how I did not sink under my afflictions, a foreigner in a strange land, thus at once bereft of my all. I will tell you. Educated in a convent, I was taught to appeal to God through Jesus Christ. In this my trouble, I did so. At this moment, as a guardian angel, a dear and mutual friend, Charlie Gore, ADC to Sir James Kempt, appeared to me. In my agony and hope alone of finding the body, I exclaimed, "Oh, where is he? Where is my Henrique?" Why, near Bavay by this time as well as he ever was in his life, not wounded even, nor either of his brothers. Oh, dear Charlie Gore, why thus deceive me? The soldiers tell me that Brigade Major Smith is killed. Oh, my Henrique. Dearest Juana, believe me, it is poor Charles Smith, Pax Brigade Major. I swear to you on my honour I left Harry riding Lochinvar in perfect health, but very anxious about you. Oh, may I believe you, Charlie? My heart will burst. Why should you doubt me? Then God has heard my prayer. This sudden transition from my depth of grief and maddening despair was enough to turn my brain, but Almighty God sustained me. Gore told me he had returned to Brussels to see poor Charlie Beckwith, who had lost, or must lose, his leg, and that he was then in the act of looking for the grave of our mutual friend, poor Charlie Eales. Gore said, I am now going to Mons. Can you muster strength to ride with me there? I said, strength? Yes, for anything now. And we reached Mons at 12 o'clock at night. I had been on the same horse since 3 in the morning, and had ridden a distance from point to point of 60 miles, and after all the agony, despair, relief and happiness I had gone through in one day, I ate something and lay down until daylight next morning, 21st of June, when I rapidly pushed on to Bavay on my really wonderful thoroughbred mare. I first met Sir John Lambert, who showed me where Henrique was to be found. Until I saw him, I could not persuade myself he was well. Such a hold had my previous horror taken of my every thought and feeling. Soon, O gracious God, I sank into his embrace, exhausted, fatigued, happy, and grateful, oh how grateful, to God who had protected him and sustained my reason through such scenes of carnage, horror, dread, and belief in my bereavement. Juana Smith was one of the lucky ones. Her love story with Harry, begun during the dreadful aftermath of Badajoz, was one of my first inspirations for the story of Paul and Anne Van Daan in the Peninsular War Saga, which is why I've chosen her account for Voices from the Battlefield.
That was the author Lynn Bryant reading the recollections of Juana Smith, and Lynn's latest novel, An Unmerciful Incursion, is out on the 5th of July. Stay tuned to the Napoleonicist, where more instalments of the Voices from the Battlefield series will be released throughout the day.
Even on a budget, quality is non-negotiable. That's why Quince is the place to score high-end essentials at 50 to 80% less than similar brands. Get your hands on buttery soft cashmere sweaters from just $60, Italian leather jackets, and so much more. And the best part about Quince, they exclusively partner with factories committed to safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing. Elevate your style without the elevated price tag with Quince. Go to quince.com/upgrade for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Hi, I'm Daniel, founder of Pretty Litter. Cats and cat owners deserve better than any old-fashioned litter. That's why I teamed up with scientists and veterinarians to create Pretty Litter. Its innovative crystal formula has superior odor control and weighs up to 80% less than clay litter. Pretty Litter even monitors health by changing colors to help detect early signs of potential illness. It's the world's smartest kitty litter.
Go to prettylitter.com and use code ACAST for 20% off your first order and a free cat toy. Terms and conditions apply. See site for details.